Yo. So, this will be my first video on YouTube. But I guess this is going to be, I want to call this the diary of a pooper scooper. I own a pooper scooper business in Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I know that there's been a lot of people that have a lot of questions about this type of business. People that want to start their own business and they think this one is a cool idea. It's cheap to start. It's pretty easy to start. It's very hard to grow, but it's pretty easy to get started, at least. But I don't know. I watch a guy's podcast called The Journey of a New Entrepreneur, and he does a podcast of all of his ups and downs about his window cleaning business, pressure washing business, everything, the bad stuff, the good stuff, the emotional stuff, and just talks about everything that comes along with running a business in that industry. And I was like, hey, I kind of want to do that for my industry. You know, there's people that might want to get into this. There's people that you might not want to get into this kind of business, but you may be interested in what this kind of business is like. I'm running all of my routes myself, so I'm in my car for, 8 to 10 hours a day. Going from house to house. I have a lot of things that come up, good things and bad things that I got ADD, so my brain's constantly running, and I kind of need an outlet to get these things out. Sometimes it's good, excited things that I'm like, I'm so just pumped and I want to get it out there. And I might call someone and tell them about it, and they're all happy for me, but they don't understand because they're not in this position. People with regular jobs or other things, they might not get it. They might not get why you're excited or why you're upset. And so YouTube, there's people that might search for this kind of video or see this kind of video that you understand that you have a small business and you can relate to some of the ups and downs that I might do a video on. So I thought about calling this the journey of a new pooper scooper, but I've been in business for about 2 years now, and I know it doesn't sound like a long time, but I've been through a lot and I've learned a lot, so I'm not really new. I'm not really extremely seasoned like some guys, but I'm not new, and I don't want to copy his name, so I'm thinking about calling this the diary of a pooper scooper. And it would make more sense for some of my venting videos. I won't ever, call a customer by their name, and understand that I have close to 200 customers. And if you have done something good or bad that I might vent about, it's most likely not just you. It's multiples. You gotta understand how many people are the same and do the same things. If you do something, 6 other people have also done the exact same thing. So hopefully nobody would get offended by anything, but if you do, it's trust me, it's not about you. This is, I don't have one thing happen, good or bad, and then I just go on here and do a video ranting about it. It's happened 5 or 6 or a dozen times, and then I'm like, you know what, I need to get this out, and I'll do a video. So it's not just about any one person. Hopefully there won't be like bad ranting things, but there will be. Like, I just want everybody to know, like, there's gonna be good stuff. I have a lot of really good things happen, a lot of things that I'm happy about and get excited about that I want to express to people. I think this is an amazing business opportunity. It's a great industry to be in. I know over 100 other small and large pooper scooper businesses. The owners of them, they're all extremely nice people, willing to help out everybody. They'll help you out to an extent if you're in their service area, which is still good. But if they're in another state, they help you out. Like, they'll send you their documents that they use. They'll send you their training things that they use. Stuff that they send to their customers. Like, they'll private email it to you to help you out. It's an amazing industry, and you can make up to, I know guys that are not very big businesses that are doing $40,000 to $70,000 in a month scooping poop. I'm not there yet. I won't tell you my exact numbers, but I'm close to bringing in $10,000 a month. And this is just me. One car, one guy, doing all the marketing, all the advertising, all the customer service, all the invoicing, billing, the accounting, scooping the poop. I'm literally doing everything. I'll tell you the softwares that I use, different methods that I use for marketing, how I've built my business over the last 2 years, from getting my first customer on Craigslist and having only that one customer for 3 months, to now, well, let's say it's been 20 months since then, that I'm over 150 clients that I do on a weekly basis, that pay for their services once a month, on different days of the month. And so it's going pretty good. I got a lot of good things. I've got a lot of things that I've learned that haven't gone so good, especially with the last 2 weeks with the holidays. It's a lot of customers haven't noticed, but on my end, it's been super stressful. I've had a lot of things that I don't feel that I did right. There's a lot of things that I did do right. A lot of people I made happy. Maybe one or two that might have got a little bit irritated with me or concerned because I was coming on a different day than I was supposed to be, and just, yeah, it's a whole different video. This is kind of like an introduction video that, like, hey, like I'm a small business. I got a purple hat. My company's purple. I haven't even got this branded yet, so there's not a logo on it. I'm wearing a camo Under Armour jacket with a black jacket. I have a purple shirt under this, but it's cold. Yeah, I got my cars wrapped. I can show you all that in a video. But yeah, I'm just a small business in Texas, just hustling every day and busting my butt to grow and try to scale a business and support my family. I'm married. I got 4 kids, young kids. My wife's a stay-at-home mom. She also homeschools. She's an amazing. She's superwoman. Does a lot. And yeah, so this is just kind of. I don't know if anybody's going to watch these videos, if it's even going to do anything for anybody, but hopefully it does, and it reaches somebody and it helps somebody and changes somebody's life. This business has literally changed my life. I don't have a college degree. I didn't do good in high school. I've had jobs, most of my jobs where I made less than $15 an hour as a guy wearing an orange vest or a button-up shirt out in the field as a technician. I have no experience or schooling to put myself in a manager position or any type of position where I'm over people making $20 an hour. Like, places don't hire people like me because I don't have, the experience or the education for it. But I've always wanted to be in that type of position. I know that I have it in me, even though I don't have it on paper to show somebody. And so the only way I knew to be able to do that and be in that kind of position and make that type of money was to do it on my own. Start my own business. I worked 3 jobs in the beginning, a full-time job, a part-time job, plus my business, just to get myself to where I am now. Now I work for myself. I'm handling literally over 150 clients on a daily, weekly basis, a monthly basis, all of the invoicing, all of my taxes, all of my marketing, my advertising, my customer service. I already said all that, but I'm literally out here, they call boots on the ground, grunt work, doing this and doing what I think is pretty well for a small business in the DFW area, only scooping people's dog. I don't walk dogs. I don't dog sit. All I do is go to customers' houses. I clean up their dog's crap and I haul it off. There is more detail that goes into that I can do in other videos, but I'm just saying, like, this is super easy to start. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. It does take a lot of mental toughness. It's physical because you're out there, you're dealing with dogs that don't want you in their yard sometimes. I've jumped over fences. I've had to run out of gates with my rake in a dog's mouth so that it wouldn't bite me. I have a lot of customers that dogs love me and they're amazing, and you get to rub bellies and get kisses from lots of dogs, and it's great. You have customers that absolutely love you because they hate cleaning up the dog's poop, and now you're the guy that does it so they don't have to, and it's a very small fee. So they love you. Of course, there's times that you might upset them because you miss a pile, or God forbid you leave a gate open. Don't ever leave a gate open. Even I take pictures of gates. If I see a lawn guy or a pool guy or a pest control guy coming to my customer's house or is at my customer's house, I will snap a picture of the latched gate when I'm leaving, just to cover me. Not because I'm just worried about myself, but because also I'm worried about the dogs. I mean, granted, I can't help it if the lawn guy lets the dogs out, but I want to do everything in my power to make sure that dog is staying at home where it's safe, and it's not getting out of the gate, and it's not going to get hit by a car or taken by a stranger, and that family never sees their family pet again. Sun's in my eyes, but yeah, this is an amazing business, and I want to help other people know that and realize that if you hate your job, you hate working for other people, and some of the businesses that you looked at cost $20,000 to $30,000 to get started, and maybe being a pooper scooper isn't what you want to do. It's not a business that you want to own, but you can quickly grow this business to be able to afford the startup cost for another business that you want. I really want to start a junk removal business, but I want a dump truck and a Zuzu NPR dump. It costs like $20,000 to buy one of those things. And so I've kind of looked at it. In the beginning, I did this to grow, to build it, get enough money to start one of those businesses. Now, I really love this business, and I'm probably just going to stick with it. But yeah, you can grow this. You can do this on the side of a full-time job and only use the income from your pooper scooper business to save, to buy the equipment that you want for your pressure washing business or your junk removal business or your lawn care business. Especially if you want to do lawn care but you don't have the trailer or the lawnmowers, start a business scooping poop, because when you get that trailer and you get that lawn care equipment, you already have 50 to 100 customers that you're already in their backyard. You already do their yard. All you got to say is, hey, I've started a lawn care business. I'm getting out of the poop business. If you want me to still pick up your dog's poop before I mow it, I can, but I'm now mowing lawns. And you give them a quote to mow their lawn, you already have 50 to 100 clients for lawn mowing. So you don't have to do this forever, but if you want to do this to get started, it's freaking perfect. It's super easy. It costs, if you get the equipment that I got, it costs you $30 to start. Run ads on Facebook. If you don't want to pay for ads, post on the business, on the marketplace and the buy sell groups. Those are free to post in. I've gotten a lot of customers in those groups. It's completely free. You just need a dustpan, trash bags, and a rake. You need to get disinfectant solution. I use stuff called Kennel Saw. This is all for another video. I'm getting close to 15 minutes and I need to do another house. But yeah, if you got anything out of this, or if I touch on something that I didn't follow on that you kind of want to know more about, comment or message me and I'll do a video on that. If you got questions, there's a lot of people that have questions about this business. I've had people text me that say, hey, my brother or my friend or my mom or my dad wants to start a business like this. Can you help them? And they'll text me, and then I send them all the information I can. And now I'm like, hey, let's just do some videos. That way, maybe I can just send to my video, say, hey, here's my video on payments. Here's my video on how to do this or how to do that. Here you go. So this is a start to be able to do that. So if you watch this, thank you for watching. I'm sure people on YouTube are going to hate me for the audio, or hate me because my phone is up and down and I got a vertical video. I need to move my mount to be able to go sideways, because it zooms in so far it would be right here in my face. So if I can move it, I can do sideways video and make this horizontal so it fills your screen better. I know people hate vertical videos. Hopefully this will be the only one like this, but it's just my introduction. I'm Justin. I'm a pooper scooper, and I'm gonna do videos about my journey through this business and industry. So happy New Year. Bye.